we did such a bad job in 1998 of a Godzilla movie.
We lost custody.
Yeah, yeah, we did.
Are we like the weekend dads?
Welcome to the Nerd News Podcast, starring Tyson Cox and Tyler Waltz.
Welcome to Nerd News, ladies and gentlemen. Every week, we discuss the upcoming nerd events, pop culture topics, and maybe divisive subjects in the nerd universe. I am your host, Tyson Cox. Join with me always is my lovable companion,
Tyler Waltz.
How was your week, man? Was it a good week?
It was a good week. Got a lot of stuff figured out. We're making headway on a lot of projects.
Yeah,
It's been nice.
We got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. It's very exciting.
Yep.
You know who else has got a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline? Toho.
Yeah, Toho Studios, which for those of you that don't know, Toho Studios, most known for...
Toho Studios.
Yeah, right. I had to catch up for a second.
I thought that was their theme for a second. We're like, Toho Studios.
No, so Toho is known for monster movies. They made Godzilla. They've made every Godzilla up until a very ceremonious handoff in 1995 with Godzilla vs. Destroyer. And then we did such a bad job in 1998 of a Godzilla movie.
We lost custody.
Yeah, we did.
Are we like the weekend dads?
Kind of. So Japan, when it comes to like their culture, is very like honor based and stuff like that. They respectfully were like, "Hey, we did hand you the ropes.
Yeah.
But we think we're going to make one more." And they were like, "Well, why?" And they were like, "We're not going to say it's because you did such a bad job. But we feel like a proper send-off for Godzilla would go a different way."
Yeah.
And it was just a very like respect. But everything was pointing towards you guys just did really bad.
It would have been great if like, well, why do you want it back? I'm like, oh, so you also didn't watch the movie.
Right. So
I loved it. I was like 9.
Oh yeah, exactly. Same. Looking back and rewatching it, and I know we kind of talked about this already. Yeah. There's one good scene, and it's
when he humps the building.
Yeah, it's when he humps. It's right before he humps the building, when he's just running through the city, like messing up helicopters.
True.
But so Toho Studios came out during Godzilla Week and said that they will be making a movie that will release November 3rd for a Toho Godzilla film.
Okay.
It's running title. I don't think this will be the what it ends up being, but it'll be
Godzilla fights Big Mac.
Yeah, right. It's obesity.
Godzilla versus Gravedigger. It's fighting a monster truck.
I would watch it.
I would watch it in theaters.
So yeah, November 3rd, Godzilla 0 is the running title right now.
Okay.
So a brief little history. The last Toho Godzilla movie we got was in 2016, and it was Shin Godzilla.
Okay.
It was supposed to be a reimagining of Godzilla if his first appearance ever was made today. So it follows the 1954 storyline of it's just Godzilla washing up. It's more of a political drama where they're talking about how they're going to deal with it. They realize they can't, and it's just a tragedy. I adored that movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was incredible. It started out a bit weird. I wasn't the biggest fan of Godzilla having phases. Like he has 4 phases where he grows throughout the movie.
Okay. My favorite phase was his Hot Topic emo phase.
Yeah, right, where he has like the parted hair.
You can only see one eye.
Yeah. But yeah, so, and I get it. I get what they were trying to do, and it makes sense as the movie develops. But I loved it. And then before that was Final Wars in 2004. So it's been a while since Toho has pumped out a Godzilla film. Because Shin Godzilla was more of a reimagining than an original new thing.
True. Okay.
With Godzilla.
Yeah.
So I'm extraordinarily excited because now Toho, as part of this, has also been moving towards trying to go to what they used to do, which was a movie release every 2 years.
Okay.
Most of them were Godzilla films or certain spinoffs of Godzilla. A lot of people don't know this because everybody loves Godzilla so much, but back through the 60s through like 1990, Toho Studios was the biggest producer of kaiju films. So there would be a Godzilla movie, and then Mothra would appear, and everybody knows Mothra from Godzilla, but Mothra had her own movie.
Okay.
And so, and like Gamera, and like there was a bunch of them. It was the monster verse before what is now called the Monsterverse.
Cool. Yeah. All right. I like Mothra the most.
Oh yeah. Mothra was great.
Because Lamp.
Yeah, because Lamp, yeah. Gigan was always my favorite, which this is a big year for Gigan because it's the 50th anniversary.
Yeah, he's getting his own short film.
Short film, yeah, Gigan Rex. And then they had another one, which was the traditional suit fighting that the 10-minute short did come out. Incredibly good. If you go to the Godzilla official YouTube channel, you can watch it. It's so much fun.
Okay, so I assume you watched it already?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's so much fun. If you're a younger kid watching it that's only been experienced like our Godzilla, you're gonna be disappointed because you're like, I don't get it. But if you've seen any of the old stuff, you're gonna adore it.
Cool.
Because it's such a good homage to what the movies used to be.
Nice.
And
yeah.
Those are the ones that are close to my heart because that's what I grew up with.
Cool. Yeah, let's keep this nice and tight since we did a lot of Godzilla talk last week.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to point out or anything cool about it?
I guess just the big thing is I hope we're getting a separate Monsterverse with 2 years. I hope we start getting monsters other than Godzilla.
Do you think they're gonna do a what is it, like a good example, like the Spider-Man thing where they've shared rights? Or do we have to give the rights all the way back?
I don't know. Whenever they've done it in the past, they give the United States a guideline for what they need to follow, and then they have the rights.
And then we kind of ignore it.
Right. And then we have X amount of movies that we can make with that.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's what we're currently doing because I think the current Godzilla that we have is slated for 3 more movies.
Ah,
Or
okay.
3
That's
more
what
appearances.
that's what I wanted to know, because if these go well, it builds Godzilla hype back up. I guarantee we're getting more movies.
Yeah. But what I'm hoping Toho does is because I've very much enjoyed the current Monsterverse. I hope that they keep the primary Godzilla rights to the U.S., but Toho starts trying to bring back other kaiju.
That'd be cool.
I would love to see Gamera. Gamera was one of the ones that I grew up and I thought was really cool, but didn't get very many movies.
King Ghidorah.
Yeah.
Big
Mothra,
Phil.
all of them. Like, I think they should all start getting
Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan, yeah. This old school. What was the guy with the axe? Not the axe, the ox.
Oh,
Was that Paul
Bunyan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The blue. Yeah, but gosh, where did those go? Did we just collectively in like 2004 be like, we don't give a shit about Americana?
Yeah. We switched. So what I think is we switched from that to cryptids. So like Bigfoot, like Mothman, because that's more interesting versus like he lassoed a tornado.
Yeah, Johnny Appleseed and all that kind of stuff.
Johnny Appleseed's a real dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was spreading those orchards to make booze, so he's my favorite cryptid.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, no, it's just the Americana stuff just kind of went by the wayside.
Yeah, they had that they had that movie back in the day, like Tall Tales or whatever, and then America was like, "Yeah, we did it. That's it. We're done." That's crazy.
What can you do with them? You know, like after you tell the story, it's kind of done, right?
Yeah, they killed John Henry in the Green Mile. You know, so after that,
Yeah.
another big monster of a title coming out, God of War Ragnarok. Yeah, the reviews got leaked. It's getting too good of reviews, in my opinion.
Yes, that made me very skeptical. Anytime something is too good or too bad, I assume it's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like honestly, so I'm playing the game. I'm from the future. I'm playing it right now.
Yep.
No, I'm playing the 2016, 18,
I think 18.
2018 God of War. Really
Same.
good.
Yep.
Real good.
Love it.
If they just redid that with a new story, hey, I'm happy as a clam.
Which is what I've heard's going on.
Good. Good.
So
Maybe I heard they've like done some tweaks to the combat so it's a bit smoother,
faster,
That's it.
which I think is a big upgrade. How far did you make it in 2018's God of War?
Not far. So the thing is, I played it for I got a whole weekend, played the bejesus out of it. Then I had to put it down for like 3 months, and then I came back and I go, I don't know what buttons do.
Yep.
And then
That's
I'm starting
always the
over
worst.
on
It's
story
always the
mode.
worst. Yeah.
Yep, I'm going. Yeah, let me just monster these beasts. Fucking boop.
So you're under the philosophy that you don't particularly care about spoilers, right?
Yes and no. It's been out long enough that I'm the jerk.
Okay.
I get mad I get mad when it's like my buddy, I love him to death, but he'll do this every time. A movie will come out, he'll see it, and I want to see it, but I've been busy. And he'll just be like, "Oh yeah, man." I'm like, "Hey, no spoilers." And go, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's not a spoiler. And then he'll say a thing that's like, "This guy shows up." Like, that's a spoiler, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to know if it's good. I don't want to know they go to Madagascar. You know what I mean? I want to just
Right.
sit and go, ooh and ah, you know?
I gotcha. So
But it's been 4 to 6 years.
I would say this is an incredibly minor spoiler that everybody knew was going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask you, have you played the other God of Wars, or did you start with 2018?
I played them, never really beat them all.
Okay. So you know how his primary weapons are the Chaos Blades?
Yes.
I think they were called the Chaos Blades.
Sure. Well,
pretty
whatever.
sure.
His hand swingy chain knives.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't really like the other God of Wars. I was never a big fan of the hack and slash.
For the time, they were very good.
I know, I get that.
And they really appealed to dudes who listen to Godsmack, which at the time, huge demographic.
Yeah, big.
Just climbing up a mountain going,
Yeah.
stand alone.
Yeah, I did like Godsmack when I was in middle school and high school.
You know, Voodoo, still bop.
Banger.
I still listen to Corn and Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Every time I'm in the car with you, I know.
It'll get you.
Yeah.
It'll get you.
I don't think it will, though, because it's been months. And
it will be months more.
Yeah. Oh, not if I have anything to say about it.
I'm good.
But I didn't really care for the other God of War games. Hack and slashy style of games get a bit boring to me pretty quick.
Okay.
I understand that they had a cool story behind them, but just the enter a room, kill so many enemies, enter a room, kill so many enemies, got a bit old to me.
Yes.
The 2018 God of War still has that element to it. It's go to a different area, fight these things. But there's a way more impactful. There's more cutscenes. There's more things to do. There's more puzzles. There's more.
Yeah.
They spread it out a lot better.
Upgrade your gear and stuff.
Yeah. So I loved it. I was going to ask you what your favorite fighting style from the new one is, because if you didn't make it very far, you know of 3.
I can't even remember. I'm like, there were styles. Okay.
Yeah, well, the fighting styles is basically the axe, the fist and shield, the Spartan rage.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and
Axe.
then
I like the
finally
axe.
you get your Chaos Blades back
Oh, okay.
at about the halfway point in the game, which everybody knew was going to happen. They alluded to it a lot.
Yeah. I liked the axe. It felt good to be like weird Thor.
Yeah.
Just angry dad Thor.
The axe was super great. My favorite was shield and fist. Just I could pretend to Captain America my way through the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I also got really annoyed about resistances. So one of the primary combat things is like if the enemy was blue, then it's an ice enemy and you couldn't do damage with the axe. If it was a red enemy,
Okay.
it was fire resistant, so you couldn't do the Chaos Blades. Guess what doesn't have an element?
Fist.
Fists. So I get just...
This enemy's meat.
Yeah,
Can't take
exactly.
meat damage.
So most of the time I was just wrecking.
So I understand why combat forces you to do, branch out, play different styles of the game. It's good to have that forced, but the new Spider-Mans do it. The God of War did it. I don't like the Batman Arkham did it. I like to, if I want to, and it takes me longer, let me just hammer the heck out of you with that axe. That's what I want. That's my strategy on Pokemon. I'm like, you go and you get big, and all the other Pokemon are like, can we see the sun? I'm like, no!
Can I have some food, please?
You can earn it. You beat him. You fight up the chain. And that's how you earn it.
It's like, I can't because I'm 20 levels under because you never used me.
Whose fault is that?
Still yours, actually.
Well, unfortunately for you, I'm an American male. I do not accept fault.
You never gave me a chance, Dad.
I will flush you in the toilet. How horrifying would that be? Oh my God. God, there's got to be so much dark stuff going on in the Pokemon world that
Yeah, we've all seen Lopunny. It's
oh no.
like they know what they're doing. Like it's horrible. It makes me so upset what they do with certain Pokemon.
So yeah, God of War was looking good.
Yeah, no, I think God of War, I think it's going to be great. I think as long as they follow the formula of 2018 and tweak it in the right direction.
Got to keep that hype lower though. That's my whole thing, is because you're going to get salty out there who are like, it wasn't everything that I wanted. That was impossible to fit into a game.
Hype is a dangerous game. I remember the hype for 2018 was outrageous though, and it turned out exactly as people had hoped.
Yeah, but now it has that Bar again.
plus success that it's riding off.
Yeah.
That's true. I hope they do more with Artreus. The
boy.
Boy. Because he's older now. He's like, I would say like middle school, entering high school. He's not like a young kid. It was cool that he was around and you could use his bow and stuff. Felt very underutilized.
Well, he was supposed to be this bumbly kid. You're starting out teaching him how to hunt.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So maybe, hopefully.
My favorite elements of the game was the fact that Kratos was too angry to die.
Yes.
Right? He's a great version of that character.
He's Doom guy, but different.
Yeah, him, Doom Guy are probably the two biggest pillars of too angry to die.
Hulk.
And Hulk. And then Artreus was taught by his mother all of the Norse mythology. So all the lore that you got was from him reading the signs and knowing the markets and knowing this and doing that. I thought that was an excellent dynamic.
That is really cool.
So I'm really hoping they bump that up to 10 in this next one.
Yeah. Where Trace is a wizard.
Yeah. Right, just out of nowhere. He's just got a big pointy hat. He's like, what are you doing, boy?
Where's your beard, boy? He was like, I can't grow one. And then I relate real hard. And I'm like, Atreus is my favorite. He loves wearing hats and having no facial hair.
We didn't fight trolls for you to roll dice, boy.
Yes, you did.
But I think the new God of War looks pretty great. But there's not much information at the moment. So I think that's really all we got right now.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, the leak reviews, it looks like it's going to be a big hit. I just caution, keep it down. Keep them hopes down. Have a good time. Play the game. Keep the hopes down. Get that hype low.
Yep.
You'll enjoy it even more.
Yeah. Expect less so you can get more.
Under promise, over
promise,
deliver.
over deliver. I almost said the opposite.
I said delimus, which is not.
And yeah. Do you want to go into the final segment of the show that we planned today?
Yeah. Let's go into the third one because again, hype. I'm excited. This is the first time I've been excited because we're Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's coming out.
November 18th.
November 18th. Very excited.
Yep.
Haven't been paying too much of it. Most of my information is from like one trailer and talking to Tyler.
Yep.
And so there's Pokemon that have been getting announced.
Yes. Every trailer that comes out, they're kind of like, here's a new one to kind of keep the flow going of like excitement.
Keep a little hype drip.
Yeah.
The only one I've seen the starters in Graveyard.
Yes, because we did a short about Graveyard. So I'm going to go through 3 or 4 Pokemon.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you the name.
Okay.
And then you're going to guess what they look like.
Okay.
And then I'm going to show you.
All right.
So let's start with...
I know they're keeping their low punny for like the last trailer.
Yeah.
They're going to keep the hot one for the last trailer.
Right. Yeah, no one wants to start with the new hot girl. Sea Titan. Spelled Cetitan.
Cetitan.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go with just it's gonna be a big burly abs, barnacles over the chest.
Okay.
Just Titan.
Just said that they're saving the sexy for last.
This is like Machop, you know what I mean? Like just big beefy. With like the oysters over the nips.
Yep.
A deep octopus crotch covering.
Yep. Just deep V.
Poseidon, big beard holding a trident. That's my.
Couldn't be more wrong.
Oh no!
I think you described a Digimon. Actually,
2 machine guns.
That is Sea Titan. It looks like a submarine.
Yeah, it looks like a whale.
Yeah,
beach ball whale.
I'm surprised that it's ice type.
Yeah.
I was expecting water.
Okay. Yeah, I thought, well, Sea Titan, so that's good. Well, ice is made of water.
Yeah.
Come on, you dumb bitch.
All right. I'm going to horribly mispronounce this one, so good luck.
All right.
Graffaye.
Graffaye?
Graffaye.
Graffaye. That feels like it's maybe like Italian. So it's gonna have a big mustache.
Okay.
It is gonna have it sounds like graffiti, so it's gonna.
I picked this one because I think you'll like this one.
Okay. All right. It's now a rat.
Not quite.
Oh no.
Not. Think Scrappy more than
Graffaye?
your vermin.
Hey, get out my vermin. Get out my vermin house. So I'm gonna stick with it. Big mustache, spray can. So it sounds like Graffaye.
Okay.
And it is in shorts that are actually its body.
It is a toxic monkey. A little
What?
scrappy toxic.
Oh my god!
I thought you would like him.
He is eating paint.
Yeah. Just like you.
No,
as a
that's
kid.
his finger? I don't know. His finger is paint? I don't know. I love him.
It looked like a toxic drool. Like he's going to throw the drool for toxic.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they want a Pokemon that just
Eats paint?
throws shit at you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's its toxic waste is poop.
So
All right.
that's,
Big fan of Graffaye.
Graffaye, if that's how it's pronounced. They're getting difficult with their pronunciations. Let's go with.
This one has a tilde and an umlaut. You're like, I don't even know.
Let's do this one. Ceruledge.
Cerulege.
Ceruledge.
Okay, cerulean, I think, is blue. Mm-hmm. So it's blue.
Okay. Yep.
All right, edge. And it's just a knife. It's a blue knife.
They actually already have a just a knife Pokemon.
No! What?
Yeah.
I know they have like car keys and Stonehenge.
It's technically a sword. It's Aegislash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sword is big knife. Okay.
Right, yeah.
So it's a knife. All right.
Yeah.
So it's not just a
It's not just a knife.
Cerulege. Mm-hmm. Give me the type. What type is it?
Fire Ghost.
Fire. Ooh, wow.
One emphasis I've noticed is that this generation, a lot of the pre-Pokemon are Ghost type.
Okay. Do you think there was a big tragedy before this game?
I hope so.
That would be
before
so
Gen
great.
1, they talk about the war. So it's like, what?
What war? Like, we don't. Nah.
Yeah, we don't talk about it. Because you go to the third gym, and Surge is like, yeah, my Raichu saved me during the Great War.
You're like, what?
What? It's like, what is going on?
Cerulege. Mm-hmm. It is going to be round, holding two big knives, and it's blue.
Okay. Other than the fact that you said round, you nailed it.
Oh, okay. It's Scyther, but different.
Kind of.
It's
yeah.
Ghost Scyther.
It's very Ponyard, which was a Gen 5 Pokemon. I assume you don't know.
You're just making shit up.
He was very much like that, except was like blue and black, and it was just a steel type that had sword hands.
Okay. Yeah. Could you imagine just living a life with sword hands? Just name it Edward.
Awful. Scratching your balls would be atrocious.
Well, you only do it once.
Right. All right. And Wiglet.
Wiglet?
Yeah.
Oh my God. It is going to be a dude from Galesburg, Illinois. Big baggy pants, very short, wearing an Insane Clown Posse t-shirt and a beanie with clown makeup.
Yeah. Nailed it. No.
All right, Wiglet, tiny pig.
No, they have a tiny pig, which actually is one that you know.
Is it tiny pig?
It's Lechonk.
Oh yeah, they do got Lechonk.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't
God.
pick that one because you knew that one.
Yeah, dude, I can't. Well, I hope his evolution is like big fuck.
That would be good.
It's like PHUK though.
Wiglet is a variant of a previous Pokemon.
So is it Diglett but different?
Yes.
Ooh.
But what type of different?
It's pink instead of brown. They just recolored.
No. They did. He has a different color now.
It has a tail.
No.
It is above ground and its head's underground.
It's more above ground.
Okay, so it's just like
It's a water type.
what the fuck is happening?
Yeah. No, they went ham on this one.
All right, he's like the ground guy, but wet. That's it.
He's just a big noodle.
Oh.
He's just a pool noodle out of the ground. That's
All right. He looks like the easiest thing for an animator to draw.
Yeah. Yeah, right. They were like, we need something for the first trailer. Let's just stretch out a Diglett.
Yeah. Just grabbing here.
Well, the funny thing is people were really confused about it because, like, Diglett already has a variant.
What?
Yeah, in Sun and Moon, the one that takes place in Hawaii,
Okay.
they gave Diglett a variant where he's ground steel. Because everybody made fun of it because they gave him hair.
Okay.
Like he's got straight up
dreads?
No, not dreads.
Oh.
Like handsome man hair, like the curly.
He's got a
flowing.
Farrah
in the wind.
He
Yeah,
got a Fabio?
Yes,
He
got
do a Fabio?
a Fabio haircut, and the reasoning behind it was the like glass like steel that's left from volcanoes that erupt.
Okay.
So he was a ground steel type.
What's it called? Not onyx.
I can't remember.
Black. It's black, like the black glass.
No, not that. It's the strands left over from like certain things that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It was
Weird.
a really weird
Wild.
justification to give
Diglett a hair. And that would be called Wiglet. He has had a wig on.
Yeah, right. So yeah, that was the 4 that we're doing this time. I know that they just released one today, but we're probably going to go over that one next time.
Okay, I'm sticking with that. It's a short dude from Galesburg, Illinois.
Yeah, it's probably a lot closer.
I've seen him at parties. They're like, "You're too old to be here."
Yeah. He's like, not too old to go to college parties if you don't graduate.
Oh no. All right, I think that's gonna do it for us. Let's get into the community, bud. We read a couple reviews, leave the reviews. We'll read them, but we want to dip into the community a little bit because we got surveys on the YouTube channel because we want to know what you guys think.
We unlocked the community post, which we're extremely excited for.
When we unlocked it, we heard,
yeah, no, it was great. So we've been going through, and at least every day we've been trying to post one. Mm-hmm. We're not trying to just overflow it. It's normally just if we have something cool that we think we can ask. And with Godzilla Fest going on, the one that we asked yesterday was which Godzilla era do you think is the best? And it's Showa, Heisei, Millennium, or current MonsterVerse.
Yeah, which means a ton to everybody.
Yeah. So it's basically the big points in time where they changed his design.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He got new story arcs.
Okay.
Right? Like Showa ended, and then they had the Heisei era, which was a lot of the same monsters. Mm-hmm. The 70s, 80s, they really revamped it.
Yeah.
And then so far, so forth.
Yeah.
The winner overall by a large margin was the MonsterVerse.
Yeah.
Which I'm shocked. I really am. I honestly assumed that it would be Heisei.
Old dudes don't know how to vote on community tab.
That's true. It's very true.
You got the Fortnites on us.
Yeah. But MonsterVerse is the most popular. In second place was Heisei, which is my favorite era. That's like your 1985 to 1995, like Burning Godzilla versus Destroya. A lot of the classic video games still use the Heisei design. It's probably the most iconic one.
I think that's what I imagine when I think of a Godzilla.
But yeah, so Heisei was my favorite era because of the movies, but my favorite design was actually Millennium. I really liked the Millennium design.
More of a Tyrannosaurus Rex head on that, right?
Yeah, more agile. He was, instead of him being big, hulking, just shooting lasers. Yeah, he did CrossFit, and he could like move and run and stuff. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I thought that was cool. Keep voting. We put one of these out every day. We have a ton of really fun discussions. Do you know anything about the Godzilla eras? Or were you just like, if there's a movie, I'll probably...
There's a movie. I'm a movie watch with my eyeballs guy.
For sure. But yeah, so thanks for voting on that. Stay tuned. You can catch all of those on YouTube. If you are listening to our podcast on another platform like Buzzsprout or Apple, we make way more content. So if you enjoy the podcast, come visit us on any of our social medias. We would prefer YouTube because that's where the most of our stuff is. But we do a daily short, just daily news, and we put a joke with it. So if you want more content from us, there's so much more on YouTube.
Yeah, quicker content too. So we appreciate you guys chilling with us. Speaking of extra content, I believe you got some shows being out and about in the real world.
Yeah. I've got 3 to announce this time. November 10th, this upcoming Thursday, I will be at the Market Lounge around the Fort Wayne area. I'll be closing out like a spotlight show of 3 downtown comics. So super excited about that. I've got a secret show November 12th that you guys should stay tuned for. And then November 16th, I'll be with you. But yeah, I'll let you talk more about that one.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. I got a couple of shows. I'll be at Kendall's Tap in Shelbyville on tonight, Tuesday the 8th. Then the 11th, I'm showcasing at Crackpots in Meadville, Ohio. And then, come out to Lafayette, Indiana. Catch me and Tyler at Knickerbocker's Lounge. We're going to have our friend Brian. Right, Brian's coming?
Yeah.
No, Kevin.
I think it's Brian.
Brian? Oh, no. I may have overbooked. Either way, it's going to be a super fun time. It's going to be jam-packed full of good comics. It's going to be a good time. So check us out at Knickerbocker's Lafayette the 16th. Yeah. We'll post dates and updates and stuff on the website and whatnot. And then also the 17th, I'm raising money for the Great Apes at Guardian Brewery in Muncie, Indiana. So come out, check that out. And again, thank you so much, guys. If you had a good time, please leave a comment, rate, review. If you leave a review, we'll read 5-star reviews on the site. We will say anything you type to a point.
Yeah, right.
There's some things just like legally not allowed to do.
Yeah.
So keep it cool, keep it fresh, keep it tight, you know?
Yeah.
But leave a review, tell a friend, and thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, we appreciate each and every one of you. We don't have an advertising budget. We have advertising people
Which
that
is
support us.
you.
Yeah.
You're an unpaid intern.
Yeah.
Of,
of Nerd News. So yeah, thank you all. We appreciate each and every one of you.
yep. So thank you. Tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell a dog.